Hey MedLifers, my name is Tim Anson and I'm your new host for the Med News. This is a new initiative from MedLife that we'll be bringing you every month. This is the first episode. Thank you for joining us. Here we'll share updates from HQ, our work in the field, as well as the initiatives from chapters and society members around the world. This is going to be an update that we'll be able to bring to you every single month, and we hope that you can share it with the rest of your chapter members so that everybody's on the same page with MedLife's initiatives. Now, if you have any feedback or there's anything that you'd really like to see on the MedLife News, then please make sure that you reach out to us at media@medlifemovement.org. All right, let's get started. First, we want to give a big, heartfelt thank you to all of our chapter participants and society members around the world. Because of your help, we've been able to accomplish 220 different Moving Mountains fundraisers, which has had a major impact on our communities around the world. Now, we'll pass it over to Kiki, who will give us an update on who's on the leaderboard.
Thanks, Tim. Now we would like to give a huge shout out to our top 5 fundraising chapters to the date. Of course, this changes all the time, but we cannot thank these chapters enough for their hard work that they put into this campaign. In spot number 5, we have University of Toronto St. George with $8,654. Amazing work, University of Toronto St. George. In spot number 4, just following, we have University of Windsor with $8,875. Go Windsor! In spot number 3, which was our leader for a long time, they set a bar high for all of our chapters, which is amazing and we cannot thank them enough. We have MedLife Queens with $9,699. Go Queens! In spot number 2, we have University of Ottawa with $10,548. And just by a little bit, but an amazing bit, we have UPR Mayagüez in number 1 with $10,688.
Hi MedLifers, my name is Maria and I'm part of the chapter of University of Puerto Rico Mayagüez campus, and today we reached the number 1 place among the fundraiser of Moving Mountains and making 72 accounts on our Give Lively page.
These chapters have led the way and we are so impressed and proud of their hard work. Thank you so much. And now we want to give a huge shout out to the top 3 fundraisers that we know they put the mile extra and they definitely did amazing work in this campaign individually and for their chapters. In spot number 3, we have Michelle Matage with $2,370. She's from Queen's University and she led the way. Thank you, Michelle. In spot number 2, we have Abby Sheck from University of Houston with a strong fundraising campaign that led him to $2,476. And in spot number 1, recently dethroning Abby Sheck, is Sofia Rodriguez from UPR Mayagüez in Puerto Rico with $2,703. Great work, you 3. If anyone's looking to learn from these chapters for the next Moving Mountains round, be sure to check out their best practice videos on Vimeo, so you can definitely get this ball rolling for your chapter and your community at home. Here's a clip following from Abhishek's social media following where he explains his best strategies. Thanks so much, everyone.
My name is Abhishek Vyas. I am the TRIPS officer at the University of Houston, and I've raised over $2,400 for the COVID relief. So the first thing I did after we had that first meeting of what Moving Mountains was, I went and recorded a video explaining MedLife and the whole movement.
I ask you to donate using the link in my bio. Something like $30 could provide food for a week for an entire family.
I posted that video right as the power hour started. So then I went to my contacts and basically I just went through and I set up a text message for everyone and I just sent it out to literally every single one of my contacts, whether I spoke to them or not. I would say when you're reaching out to people, don't be shy or nervous to ask. Make sure you let them know where you're from. And I would definitely say, like, have a little story to tell them about your personal experience from MedLife, just so they can make that connection to the organization. Then they'll be more likely to donate. And of course, you want to be thankful in every situation, like, even if it's a no. The worst that can happen when you're asking these people to donate is they can say no.
Thank you for the update, Kiki, and thank you again to all the participants who took part in Moving Mountains. Again, because of your help, we've been able to make serious strides in assisting the communities that we serve around the world. Now that Moving Mountains campaign is drawing to an end, we're excited to share with you our next campaign, Grow the Movement. This is going to be focused on expanding your chapter both at home as well as abroad. Grow the Movement is a virtual program for all chapter and society members to participate in. In the next couple of weeks, your executive board, as well as the MedLife HQ, will be hosting a webinar in which you can learn how you can have a greater impact in Peru, Ecuador, or Tanzania. Now, keep an eye out on social media as well as your email to learn how, because this is going to be a great event not only to get to know the rest of your chapter members and really kick off the year, but it's also an event in which we can provide a certificate for the service hours that you complete. Thank you, and we can't wait to get started with this campaign and to help serving our communities. As a sneak peek for Grow the Movement, we're going to share with you some of the students that have already had great success.
The reason why we started to grow the movement was because we just saw so much interest.
I was really inspired by my time in Lima. We got to work in the communities and firsthand experience what many people living in poverty have to face on a day-to-day basis.
So we decided why not, and just try to make MedLife an even bigger organization within Ontario.
So every time we spoke about it, oh, I'm part of this club called MedLife, everyone would give us that look, oh, what is that?
And I was actually at a party once when I was trying to start the society, and a friend overheard me explaining what MedLife was at a party to just some random person that I met, and they were like, for goodness sake, she's doing it again.
We definitely did have fun. We met so many new people. We met people from North Virginia. We met people from Puerto Rico during our power hours and our Moving Mountains, and it was definitely an amazing experience.
You'll be very, very surprised how many contacts your friends have. And as you start reaching out to them, you'll be really surprised about how large your network is. You will be rejected. People will say no. However, if you keep trying, if you keep persevering and trying to grow the movement, knowing in your heart that this is an important cause to help these people in these impoverished communities, then you will find a way to grow the movement. That's all it takes, just asking one single person.
In addition to Grow the Movement, we're working really hard to make sure that we have other virtual experiences that you and chapter members can get a hold of. Now, in the next coming weeks, we're going to have our first actual experience in which Dr. Nick Ellis, the founder of MedLife, will be joining us as well as other medical professionals in talking about COVID-19 and the realities of working as a medical professional during a pandemic. We can't wait to see you and other chapter members there, and we can't wait to learn more from all these amazing professionals. Hey MedLifers, my name is Tim Anson, and I want to invite you to join us in our new virtual service learning trip, Med Anywhere. Alright, let's go. In Peru, we've been on government-enforced lockdown for over 180 days. But that hasn't stopped MedLife from responding to the crisis that COVID-19 has created. The virtual SLT will give you an inside look at our work, the realities of the virus in Peru, and more. For a week, I will guide you through different communities in Lima, food deliveries, and soup kitchens. I will introduce you to community members so they can share their stories, and to MedLife staff who can show you how we do our emergency response and patient follow-up during the pandemic. I will also host discussions and engaging workshops to give you a hands-on learning experience from your home or your dorm.
We are currently in the community of Union Santa Fe. This is one of the communities that we talk about the most because it's where we have the majority of our projects. As you can see behind me, for those that have been part of the Walls That Unify project, that's where we stand with that. Here is the Mini Med Center. Now, this is something that we have really overhauled since the start of the pandemic, or since mid-March. And what we're able to do here is provide food to the community. And now we're going to go inside the Med Center to Beta. And so let's see if Beta is available.
Hello everyone, I am Loreto Paredes from MedLife. I'm here in the third floor of the Mini Med Center in the area that is the bodega, and also the area you can see behind me is the internet for the community.
This trip is not only a great virtual travel and learning experience, but you'll also gain 20 certified service hours with your participation. And the best part about participating in a virtual service learning trip, you will directly contribute to our goal of serving 1 million meals in communities facing food insecurity due to COVID-19. Your virtual volunteering will also support our year-round medical, education, and development work. What are you waiting for? Sign-ups are now open on our website. I hope to see you soon. Hey everybody, so I'm here to do some updates from the field. Now we are at the MedLife Mini Med Center at the Soup Kitchen, or at the Ollas Comunes, and we're going to learn a little bit more about how we actually get this work done to make sure that we're able to provide food safely and securely to community members.
Hola, buenos días. Estamos en el set del asentamiento Buenos Días Santa Fe, construido por la ONG MEDLIFE de la comunidad. Desde este punto se le está atendiendo a 460 porciones de diferentes comunidades. Son varias vecinas que están trabajando acá. Las vecinas que están en la cola.
Como todos ustedes saben, la pandemia COVID-19 ha afectado a todos a nivel mundial y también a nuestro país Ecuador y nuestras comunidades, ya que muchas personas de nuestros sectores vulnerables trabajan como vendedores ambulantes, amas de casa, en la construcción, pero debido a esta crisis ellos también han perdido sus trabajos y no pueden ayudar a sustentar las necesidades de sus hogares. MEDLIFE en Ecuador aún sigue trabajando gracias a todos nuestros donantes que hacen posible que podamos cumplir. Hemos podido llevar también estas raciones alimenticias para las comunidades de Guamote, Colta, de Cebadas y también de Pena, para de esta forma poder garantizar que estas familias que viven en sectores vulnerables y en riesgo puedan alimentarse durante toda esta emergencia sanitaria.
Hi. I'm Nema Limo, and today we are visiting some of the communities here in Kilimanjaro, and we'll be providing food deliveries to people who have been affected with the COVID-19. So we are very grateful for what MEDLIFE has been doing. The people we visited today had floods, their crops have been washed away, and they don't have food to feed their families. And also some of the people due to COVID-19 has lost their jobs through MEDLIFE. We are glad that we are able to help them and support the families who are really in need. And we really encourage everyone to keep supporting MEDLIFE for what it has been doing. Thank
you. My name is Aryan Puri. I'm the Vice President of MEDLIFE Laurentian, and I'm bringing you some exciting initiatives our chapters are partaking in. First, MEDLIFE Nova has conducted virtual summer camps for students from grade 3 to 8. They had 3 summer camps that students could join: STEM camps, art camps, and interactive camps. These camps were running from August 31st to September 4th, and I heard they were a huge success. Next, shout out to MEDLIFE Ottawa. To help first years transition into university studies, MEDLIFE Ottawa created tutoring services for over 9 different courses. These services seem like they'll be running for the rest of the year. The club has made them services very cheap and selfless. They charge only $5 per session and donate all the funds received to MEDLIFE International's projects. Also, MEDLIFE Penn is attracting pre-health students to form more meaningful connections with healthcare professionals and more chances to network by creating multiple small specific workshops. By involving 6 of their health organizations on campus, they have created panel discussions on topics such as pre-health requirements, research, shadowing, gap years, and more, which will benefit pre-health students enormously. Finally, at my own chapter, MEDLIFE Laurentian, we are working to create a case competition that will include as many Canadian chapters as we can for the year. This will be an incredible opportunity to network, create special bonds, long-lasting friendships, and learn a lot of new things. I'm getting excited just talking about all this. Thank you, Tim, for the opportunity. Back to you now.
Thank you for joining us for our first episode. If you want to get more updates next month and be the first to receive that, make sure you hit our subscribe button here. If you're looking for more information about anything that we covered, then in the actual description of this video, we will have links for more information. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see you next month.